Hello, everyone. My name is Chad Kneller. I am Ambassador Diamond with the company It Works Global. And tonight I am so excited. I get to share with you guys some information that was shared with me just a little over 7 years ago now. This information completely changed my life, and I've seen it change so many people's lives over the last 7 years. And today I get to share some stuff with you. So you're going to learn a little bit about getting healthy tonight. You're going to learn a little bit about making money tonight, and we are going to go from there. So hold on one second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screen share. If you're watching this on your phone or you're watching this on your computer, you should be able to see what I'm looking at here in a second. And this is being recorded, so whoever invited you onto this can get you this recording so you can go back over the information. Some of you may be driving, or some of you may be running around the house, and so kind of listen. If you are able to, though, take notes and write some of this down, that would be beneficial for you. So hold on one second and let me see if I can share this. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this. There we go. All right, so today I'm going to be talking to you about a company called It Works. And you can see right here it says, have you tried it? Now, what I learned many years ago is that if you're going to evaluate any business opportunity, there's five areas that you need to really take a look at. And so those five areas are: number one, the company. Is this a rock solid company, or is this something that's started yesterday and could, go out of business tomorrow, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about the company. And then we're going to talk about the need in the marketplace. Do people actually need what I'm talking about here? Now would be a bad time to probably go open up a Blockbuster Video, right? Because no one really goes there anymore. So we're going to talk about, is there an actual need in the marketplace? We're going to talk about the products. What products do we have? Are they competitive with similar products? Are they affordable? Are they something that you can actually benefit from? So we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about the compensation plan. So if you decide to share some of these products that we have, what do you get out of it? What is in this for you? And finally, we're going to talk about the timing. Would it have been better for you to get started in this company 7 years ago like my wife and I did? Or do you have just as good of an opportunity to get started today as you did 7 years ago? So we're going to go into these five different areas over about the next 20 minutes. But I want to start off by saying my background is I was an Army officer. I went into the Army in 2005. My wife and I had just started our marriage, had our first baby, and we were looking for security, and the Army was going to provide that. Well, number 2 baby came along, and then number 3 baby came along, and 10 years into my career, I'm realizing that I'm not hardly ever getting to spend time with my wife and with my kids. And we had some financial freedom, but we didn't have any time freedom. So we were initially just looking to see how we could get healthier ourselves, because as a guy in the military about to turn 40, I was looking for that extra edge. I was drinking the Red Bull drinks and the Monster drinks like everyone else, but I was looking for something else. And my wife actually ran into a friend that had just had her 6th baby, and she said she was bouncing back faster from her 6th baby than the previous 5. Now, how many of you know, if you have a friend that tells you she's doing anything and she's recovering faster from her 6th baby than any of the previous babies, you're going to be like, okay, tell me that again? Because that's going to get your ears to perk up and you're going to be curious, right? So my wife was curious, and we tried some of these products and we absolutely loved them. So we got going in this business, and within 8 months, we had quadrupled my Army officer pay. And so I was able to go and turn a packet into the military. It's called a refrad packet, basically resign my commission. And I got out of the military February 1st, 2014. And my wife and I have been full-time with this company since. So this is our main income. This is a rock-solid company. I'm going to get into this a little bit. So let me see if I can go to the next slide here. There we go. So before I go here, what I want to tell you about this company is this company's been around since 2001. So they stood the test of time. They've been around for 18 years. They spent the first 10 years really developing the foundation and the infrastructure. As a matter of fact, in 2008 or 9, one of those 2 years, is when the company became debt-free. Now, if you know time, that's when companies were downsizing, capsizing, going out of business, laying off during the recession, It became a debt-free company. They've been debt-free ever since. They relocated from Grand Rapids, Michigan to now their world headquarters is in Bradenton, Florida. Got an amazing headquarters there. It's one of the best places to work. It's been nominated year after year after year, one of the best places to work for the corporate in Bradenton, Florida. And every year we go and we hang out in Tampa around January, and then this September we'll be in Bradenton at the headquarters, about 3,000 people there at the headquarters. So it's just an incredible company. Well, 2010 was the company's kind of first breakout year. So they did about 20 million in sales in 2010. They doubled that 2011, did over 40 million. And their goal was to do 100 million in 2012. You know, I always joke with my wife and say, well, they were thinking 100 million, but then we joined, right? We joined and they ended up doing 200 million that year. You know, a bunch of awesome people joined and the world started catching on to what this company had. So the company did $200 million, over $200 million in sales in 2012, and they've done 200 million plus every single year since 2012. So it's just a rock solid company. I'm going to share some of their products with you, but so the company, you know, they've stood the test of time. I mean, there's no debating if this is a rock solid company, because all you got to do is look at the information that's out there and look at what they've already accomplished. So the need in the marketplace, I think you guys would agree with me looking at this slide that we all have problem areas. We all look in the mirror and go, you know, I'm glad I got those love handles, but if they could just be just a little bit smaller, right? Or we go and we look and we say, you know what? I was fine with one chin. I probably don't need my second or my third chin. Let's do something about that. So we have problem areas. And what I know is what a lot of people do, you know, you see the guy right here in the picture, he's looking at his forehead, and you see this woman, you know, my wife likes to say when you're waving and you stop waving and your tricep keeps waving, you know, that you could use a little help there. And of course our stomach area, I think one of the biggest areas that I've found over the last 7 years that most people would like to do something about is the stomach area. It seems to be one of the toughest areas to actually get to change. So we're going to talk a little about that. All right, let me go on to the next slide here. Okay, we all want results, but at what cost? And here you see someone getting their stomach. They're going to have some kind of stomach surgery here. There's lots of different surgeries out there. And you see someone that's spending a lot of time in the gym, and everyone doesn't have, I mean, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you have multiple kids, or you're a working person, you might not have hours every day to be in the gym, right? And then over here, we see, you know, some Botox. And there's just a lot of dangers to having Botox done, especially long-term. And so these are the typical options, but what do they cost? I mean, this stuff costs a lot. So what if there was an alternative to that? Do you think people would be interested? Well, let's look. Okay, so what if you could get results like these? So here you see, and we love before and after pictures in this company because a picture paints 1,000 words, right? So you see here, she used one of our products. It's called It Works Collagen Works. Now, if you've never heard of collagen yet, collagen does a lot of things. There's 5 different types of collagen, and you can see here that for this person, obviously they are extremely excited about their results and what happened for them in just 1 month. So I'm going to go over a lot of products tonight. If you jot down this website, it's called myitworksproductcoach.com. You can get all the details of all these products I'm going to talk about, myitworksproductcoach.com. And you get all the frequently asked questions, ingredients, and those types of things. And then the person who invited you on here will actually be able to give you their website that can go and give you even more information on each one of these products. But here you have someone who's obviously really enjoying the results from the collagen. And now, what if you could get results like these? So now look at this person. Now, this is just after 3 months. Do you think she's pretty excited? Look at her stomach after just 3 months. Again, you can't, you know, that's pretty extreme, incredible results. What did she use? She used Fat Fighter, 4 wraps, greens, and greens blend, and then our It Works Keto Coffee. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of our products over 3 months. Let me talk about these real quick. So I love our Fat Fighter product. Our Fat Fighter product is designed to use after you blow it. How many of you blow it? I can't see all your hands, but I'm sure if you're This is an honesty test, okay? Everyone should have their hands up. We all blow it sometimes, right? We say we're going to eat healthy or eat the right thing, and then we go over to a friend's house and we're hungry, and they said, we got pizza on the way. And you're like, oh, I don't know. And you're like, okay, let's eat it. I've done it. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. But so let's say you do that and you blow it, or you go to a buffet. How many of you go to a buffet and you're like, I'm just going to eat a little bit. Then you're like, I did pay $11 for that. I might as well get my money's worth, right? That's what I say sometimes. So you go to the buffet and you blow it. You have way too much food, but boy, was it good. But now you're thinking, man, I didn't need all that butter. I didn't need all that fat. I didn't need all that extra stuff. But what I've learned is either in a positive or negative, it's not what you put in your body, it's what your body absorbs. That's why you can take vitamins sometimes, and you can eat a vitamin, and if it doesn't absorb in your body and it just comes out the other end, you didn't really get any benefit from it, right? Well, what if there was a product where you could eat the delicious food, but your body doesn't absorb all the things inside that you didn't want your body to absorb? Well, here we go with our fat fighters. Our fat fighters are actually going to pull a percentage of that fat that you ate out of your body, and it's actually going to block. It's got carb blockers in there. It's going to block some of those carbs, so you can have the cheat meal. Now, I'm not saying just to eat donuts every single day, all day long, and pizza, right? Not saying that, but what I'm saying is you can take fat fighters 45 minutes to an hour after you've had the meal. So you might be 30 minutes from home at the mall and you're hungry, right? And so you just have some food at the mall, food court. It's not very much that's good at the food court. So you eat at the food court, go home, grab 2 fat fighters. My wife likes to keep them in her purse. So when you hang out with us, we'll go out to dinner together and we just kind of pass them around the table, right? So it's an amazing product. And you're talking $25 for that product for one person for a whole month's supply. And that's if you had one bad meal every single day, right? So that is one of our incredible products. You can see 4 wraps. Now, our wraps are amazing because they tighten, tone, and firm. And you can see here that she's used these on her stomach, and she's gotten great, great results. And again, it's a botanical formulation, and you can apply it anywhere from your chin down. A lot of people cut a wrap in half, and they'll put one half on each arm or one half on each leg. But a lot of us like to start with our stomach, and you see amazing results. So obviously she just did it just after 3 months. Our greens product is a product. There's 52 superfoods in our greens. It's like you're getting 8 servings of fruits and vegetables when you take these greens, and they're going to alkaline your body and balance your body. And they just make you feel better. It's what I was first interested in, and how I got off the energy drinks. Was I started drinking these greens. I would literally go to work in the Army, and I would just take a bottle of water, and I'd put the greens in the bottle of water and shake it up, and it looks kind of like some swamp water, right? My friends are like, oh, what are you drinking? And I'm like, hey, this is my energy drink, only it's twice as healthy and costs half the price of what you're drinking. So if you or anyone you know is drinking energy drinks, this is a great substitute for energy drinks. And then our It Works Keto Coffee. The first thing I do in the morning is I drink 8 ounces of water, because that's what's recommended for a healthy person. Just grab a glass of water, drink 8 ounces of water. And then I have my keto coffee, and I actually mix our chocolate greens in with our keto coffee. It makes like a skinny chocolate mocha. And our It Works Keto Coffee, it's like bulletproof coffee. If you know anyone that's on the keto lifestyle, bulletproof coffee is you get your grass-fed butter, and you want to get your MCT oils in there. So most people use coconut oil. Well, ours is instant and it's on the go. So it's amazing. You can just take it with you wherever you're going to go. If you're traveling, take it with you, and it is so good. The only coffees I'll drink without adding anything to it, like no creamer, no anything, is our keto coffee and our salted caramel coffee. The only 2 coffees, and I've had probably 100 different coffees over the years. Those are the only 2 that I'll drink that I like the taste of without adding anything to it. So again, just an incredible product. And here you can see she had the greens, the It Works Keto Energy, and the It Works Keto Coffee, 3 months. And our It Works Keto Energy, it's like a pixie stick. There's no water even needed. All you do is rip the top off, and it's like powder, and it dissolves on your tongue, and you're getting the B6s and the B12s. So if people are going in and getting those B6 shots in their butt, the B12 shots, my wife used to do that. You don't need to do that. This has the melt technology, and you're literally getting the B6 and B12s, and it tastes good. It's like a pixie stick. It's so much quicker, and it's just getting right into your body, and you feel the results really quickly. So just another We have over 40 products. I'm not going to go over all of them tonight, but the person who invited John here has a website and has every single product. And the myitworksproductcoach.com has all of the products listed there too. So with products like these from a company like this, so we've talked about our Ultimate Body Applicator, our wrap. We talked about some of the other products, and here we have a facial applicator. The wrap is for the chin down. Like I said, the facial applicator actually has nose holes and eye holes, and so you put it on your face. Our defining gel is very similar ingredients to the ingredients in the wrap. It's just less concentrated. So maybe you are wrapping your stomach, but you want to put defining gel on your arms. I call it the duct tape of the beauty industry. So how a lot of guys use duct tape to fix everything, right? Well, in the beauty industry, this defining gel, it helps, it'll brighten up a tattoo. When my daughter gets a mosquito bite and it's itching her, we'll put a little defining gel on there because it has the aloe vera in it, helps with that. And so it's just going to also help to tighten, tone, and firm. A lot of people in our company call it liquid gold because they wish they could just hook it up to the shower and shower under it. Because while you're wrapping your stomach, you can also tighten, tone, and firm your legs and your arms and your chin, and just tighten all the different loose areas up that you want, and it's really, really helpful over time. So you can see it's high quality, affordable, effective, safe to use. And we've even opened in 2 more countries. So right now we're open in 25 countries. We just opened in Philippines and Mexico. Debt-free company. Over $1 million has been donated through our Gives Back Foundation, which is so incredible. We're partnered up with different organizations that we're able to give back. I took my son 2 years in a row to Mexico with an organization called Children's Cup. And basically it's an organization that sets up care points all over the world, and kids are able to go in there and get a healthy meal every single day. They're able to get some mentorship every single day, seen by health professionals on a regular basis, and just people there to teach them education, love on them. It is an amazing organization. Selah Freedom is an organization that's helping to stop child sex trafficking. We're partnered up with them, and we're partnered up with a bunch of other organizations. So one of my favorite parts about this company is that it's a Christian-based company. The guy that you see in the picture here in the front, Mark Pentecost, he and his wife Cindy, they shout their faith out from the stage, and they allow us to share our faith. And it's just an amazing company that's family owned and operated. And what I can tell you about this company comparing with other companies, a lot of companies, especially publicly traded companies, they have to satisfy their shareholders, right? They have to keep showing the shareholders the bottom line is increasing and the company's making more and more and more money. With It Works, what they're dreaming about and what they're brainstorming about is how can more people win. So it's people before profits. And that's one of the things that I love about this company. The average company like this pays out about 30 to 35% in commissions. There's enough room in our compensation plan to pay out over 50% in commissions. So again, for your efforts, you're getting more of a reward than what the average company is willing to pay out. And I'll show you a little bit more about that in a minute. Let's go on to the next one here. So you can see a few simple swaps. So for a lot of people, they're just spending the same money different ways. So it's not even costing them anything else. So you can see here, you just take your morning coffee and you swap it out for keto coffee, and it tastes better. It's amazing. And then you can see here, instead of juicing and doing a lot of, I heard one time, I haven't gone and done this study myself, but just the ingredients that are in our greens, if you were to go buy those ingredients yourself, it would cost you hundreds of dollars to buy the ingredients for a 1-month supply. And with our greens, it's $35 a month. 35. So I would much rather pay $35 a month and have someone else mixing it all together than me paying hundreds and I have to get a blender and mix it all together in the blender myself. So 34 fruits and veggies and 52 superfoods total. And then reducing the signs of aging. And you can see here, just swapping this out for our collagen. And again, just another incredible product that we have that's so popular. And one thing I love about It Works is we see what's trending. We see where the science is going, and we get in front of those trends. So we see, oh wow, all the studies are pointing to collagen there's so many benefits for the body in collagen. Let's be the first company to offer it, right? Elderberry, we have a product called Immunity. So just a few months ago, we came out with a product called Immunity, and it has elderberry in it. And elderberry is so good just for increasing our immune system. right? If you know any mom, they're trying to get elderberries into their children before they send them to school so their children aren't getting flu and things like that. So we see that. And just recently, I'm just learning now about the benefits of celery juice and why so many people are juicing and with celery juice. And we just a few days ago came out with a new product. I haven't even tried it yet. It just came out. But again, our company wants you and wants me to position ourselves so that we can have a very, very healthy, happy life. And so they do the studying and figure out the science and come out with the products. And I love that they're doing this because I'm going next, actually in about 5 days, I'm turning 46 and I feel better than I did in my 30s. And that's because I've been taking a bunch of these products for the last 7 years. So love that. Let's go on to the next slide. Here we go. We're talking about the wrap. So I was talking about the wrap a little bit earlier. We see Ultimate Body Applicator. There's 4. When you buy a box of wraps or a bag of wraps, it's only $59. And you're getting 4 of those in there. And look, just after 45 minutes, 1 wrap, you can already see the tightening, toning, and firming effect. And over here, you can see you can use it on your back, on your stomach, right there on your. I wouldn't just put it on one side of your butt though. You'll be a little lumpy, right? You want to spread it across both cheeks, okay? So don't just. When my wife was first sending me pictures, before and after pictures, she actually sent me a picture where someone had wrapped one leg and they hadn't wrapped the other leg, and one leg was tight and toned and firm and the other one was looking like the other one probably did before. And I thought to myself, that is genius. You wrap one person's leg for free and then you tell them they have to pay $25 for the other leg or else they're going to be walking around with a hobble for the rest of the week, right? So it's like, that's smart. No, I'm just joking. But as you can see though, you want to wrap both legs at the same time, or they might look a little, unless you just like your legs to be different sizes. I guess you could do that too, just to show the difference. But so we have a lot of fun here though. I've been to wrap parties where everyone just wrapped their chin and neck, and I'll tell you what, people were hooting and hollering, and it was probably all these ladies were probably 60 or older, and they wrapped their chin in their neck, and they were just like mind blown. They're like, oh my gosh, back up the truck. We need to get a whole truckload of these things. It was amazing. And we've just seen the coolest things, and people get so excited about the different results they've had. This is the first product the company ever had. This was the only product they had for years back in the beginning, and still one of the best products that we have, because it's always exciting when you can take a picture of your stomach and maybe even get a tape measure out, measure your stomach around, just all the way around, like across your belly button, put a wrap on for 45 minutes and see a difference in the picture and in the tape measure. What that does is that makes you go, wow, I want to do it again. But you only want to do it every 72 hours because that product is going to continue to work in your stomach. Like in my sister's case, we wrapped her that night. We didn't really see results. And then the next day when she woke up, crazy results. Like she looked in the mirror and was like, oh my gosh. Like I thought she was going to have a panic attack or something. I'm like, it's good, right? It's okay. It didn't matter where it went. It's gone. It's what you wanted. And she was just so excited about it. So we just have a lot of fun here. All right, here we go. So here you can see collagen again. This is just after 2 months. Look at how much her face has improved just after 2 months. It's incredible. And then over here, look at this guy. Look at my man after 4 months. I mean, first of all, now he's smiling. He's not all depressed anymore, right? And he used the ketones, the keto creamer, the keto coffee, and the It Works Keto Go. So this guy is all in on the keto lifestyle. If you don't know much about the keto lifestyle, it's really, really incredible. And I say lifestyle because it's not like your typical diet. Most people diets fail because it's hard. You feel like you're starving. You feel like you're a rabbit because you're only eating leafy greens, and you got to say no to everything. And you get to eat like about 3 things, right? You get to eat a bunch of chicken. You eat chicken and lettuce, right? You can't do that forever. Right? But with the keto lifestyle, it's all about managing what you're putting in your body. It's keeping your carbs low and your healthy fats high and moderate proteins. And you can see right here, my man after 4 months is doing pretty good. I mean, come on, what happened? That stomach changed a lot in 4 months, didn't it? He's looking good there. And, in just the last few years, I've seen so many people in this company lose 50 pounds, 100 pounds. Like people just have drastic changes. And I'm talking people in their 30s and 40s, right, that are having these drastic changes, and not just making changes, but keeping it off. I've seen my sister do it. I've seen my wife's best friend do it. I've seen so many of the local leaders. I'm here in the Nashville area. I've seen that. I'll go to an It Works event and haven't seen someone for a year, and I'll be like, wow, where'd the rest of you go? Because like half a person's missing. And so it's so exciting to see how these products are all working together. So here, you can try it too. Some people, aren't interested in the business on the building side, just want to use these products. But when you start packaging products together, you can see here that you're able to get a lot of stuff. I want to try it package. As a loyal customer, it's only $59. So let me explain that real quick. Retail obviously means you're paying full price, right? And some people just want to try some stuff out, pay full price. Fine. That's probably 1 out of 10 people. What 9 out of 10 people want to do is they want to get the best pricing possible, the loyal customer price. So how do you become a loyal customer? Well, there's 2 ways. The first way is you pay a one-time $50 membership fee. So it's kind of like a Sam's Club or a Costco Club. Only they have annual memberships. This is a one-time, and you're a VIP loyal customer for life. So you pay $50 one time. What the company will actually do is anybody who wants to participate in a 90-day challenge, they will waive the $50 membership fee. And so it's a 0 membership fee as long as you're willing to try one product a month for 3 consecutive months. And you have total power of what you're trying. You could try keto coffee the first month, and then you want to do the wraps the second month, and keto energy third month, or you can mix it up, or you can do the same product all 3 months. It's completely up to you. As long as you're doing one product a month, you get to keep the loyal customer prices and get the $50 membership fee waived, which is awesome. As a loyal customer, you also get access to flash sales and promotions. You earn points toward free product. You actually get 10% back. So every time you spend money and buying products, you get 10% back. And when you order from the company for 6 months in a row, you don't have to, but when you do, you get rewarded with 50 extra perks points, which represents $50. And then you do another 6 months in a row. So you've ordered for a year, maybe a $25 product a month for a year straight. You get an extra 150 perks points. So as a customer, you can actually earn 200 perks points a year plus 10% back of what you've actually spent yourself. And you can see here the more products you bundle together, you're just getting more and more savings. The loyal price for this is just $99, and you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different products. And then you see here the I'm All In, 2 bags of coffee, 2 full bags of the collagen, the keto energy for a month, 4 of the wraps, full defining gel, and greens on the go. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different products, and you're only spending $200. That's absolutely ridiculous. If you were to take these 6 products for 90 days in a row, you're going to smash all your health and energy goals that you have. So this is just wonderful deals that they put together here. All right, so let's kind of flip here. So we talked a little bit about how solid this company is. Been around since 2001, done hundreds of millions a year on average now. And we talked about the need in the marketplace. Everybody knows someone, right, who really needs to get healthy. Diabetes is going crazy. Everybody knows someone who has cancer. And so these products can help us to be more healthy, put our body in a healthier state where we're better equipped, right? We're feeding our immune system what it needs to fight sickness and disease. And we talked about the products and how affordable our products are. $25 for some for a month's supply, $50, $60 depending up to that, depending on what you want to get. And now we're going to transition into commission a little bit, because here's what I see happen so often. Like with my wife and I, we were customers first. We tried the products, we loved them. We immediately started sharing our excitement about them, and we started getting paid. And the company's willing to pay you 5 different ways right when you get started. And here's what I love about this. You get to work from your phone anytime, anywhere. I'm working from my home right now, doing this with you, right? I can work from my phone, work from my computer, work from the beach, the mountains, the hotel room, whatever. You earn money daily, weekly, and monthly. Make new friends and get paid for sharing it on social media. So if you're already on Facebook anyway or on Instagram, we teach you how to build your Facebook and build your Instagram and share this company and these products with the world. Choose a product pack valued at $99 with a business builder kit purchase. Okay, so and here's what I want to tell you. Normally it's $99 to get started with this business, get involved in the business where you can market in 25 countries with our 40 plus products. Right now until tomorrow at midnight, it's only $49.50. It's like ridiculous. You get over $130 in your startup package. You're going to get 2 wraps in your startup kit you can use yourself or sell them for $25 each. So if you just did that, then you broke even right there just selling the 2 wraps. And you're going to get samples of the keto coffee, samples of the keto energy, and you're getting some other samples that are in there. So about $130 worth of product, which is just insane. So let's go on to this next slide where I can show you the money. Okay, so you set the goal, we'll help you hit it. So as you can see here, this is monthly, okay? You can see the average person, when they're starting off, they're gonna make about $51 a month. Now, when you make your first promotion, average is $219, next promotion $474, next is $939. So what I love about this company is the husband can have a spot and the wife can have a spot. So in our situation, when my wife signed up, her first month, she promoted 3 times, and so she was right here after her first month, and I had signed up right after her, and so I was right here. So between the 2 of us into our household, we were making an average of, this would have been the average, I think we did over $2,000 with all the different ways we get paid our first month, right? And then our second month, my wife promoted to here and got a bonus, and then I promoted to here. So my wife was at the $2,000 a month level, and I was at the $939 level. We promoted that, and we earned a bonus, which was awesome. And then we just kind of sat there because I was in the Army and I had to deploy to Afghanistan. Well, when I got back from Afghanistan, we decided to take this seriously, and we went from here, the $2,000 a month. My wife went all the way up. She promoted 3 more times and went to the $14,000 a month land. And then I was right behind her at the $8,000. So that's when we were like, okay, we're doing more than I'm making in the Army. Let's go ahead and get out of the military. And then the next year, my wife promoted up here to, it took us 20 months to promote to that top level there. And then the company lets you have a spot, your spouse have a spot. And when you go to the very, very top, you get to do it all over again. You get to build a whole nother spot if you want to. You don't have to. So we've been able to take that 3rd spot up to here so far, this 8,402 level. So right now in our house, we have 1, 2, 3, all those combined 3 spots. And what I want you guys to understand is in this company, anything is possible. I have a good friend. Our friends, they're the #1 earners in the company. They've had months of where they've earned over $200,000 in 1 month. 1 month. And when we first got started, I met face-to-face a person in our area that had made $100,000 in 1 month. And I told my wife, I said, if they can do $100,000 in 1 month, I bet we can figure out how to do 1/10 of that. Surely we can do 10,000. And so we figured it out. And what I want you guys to understand is when you get started in this business, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. Like this is a team effort. We call it our It Works family because we like to do this kind of stuff together. We get together on Thursday nights. Across the country, we get together at events and we take pictures and we get to learn together. Me and some friends of mine every Tuesday morning and Thursday morning, we're doing different trainings. So it's just a win-win for everybody. As you can see here, man, the possibilities are amazing. And even if it took a year, like if you're just really part-time, you're working from home and it takes you a year and you're making an extra $219 a month, that's still over $2,000 a year. That's a nice little vacation. And then you promote it again, and now you're making $474. Now you're making about $6,000 extra a year. That's 2 great vacations. That's a upgrade, a car upgrade, right? That's paying off some debt. Let's say next year you get to here. Now you're making $12,000 part-time from your phone, right? I heard of a girl in the company. She was 19, just barely out of high school, and within a short period of time, she was right here at the $2,000 a month level. Just graduated high school, right? And we have people all the way up, all through the company. So it's just an incredible deal. So let me take you to the next one. And this one says, what do you want? Do you want to just try the products and save and get a 40% discount on your products and just see how they make you feel and see what they do? Or do you want to share it and get paid and it's only $99 normally to join, but $49. $49. So here's what I want you to understand. Let's talk worst case scenario, best case scenario. Best case scenario, you go as far as you want on that chart. You probably saw a number that was kind of mind-blowing. Let's say you had that. What would that do for your life? That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you blow $49 and you got a bunch of product and you get to take it and try it and go, cool. Now I've tasted the It Works stuff. I know what the company's about a little bit. That's worst case scenario. You spend $49. You know, I took my daughter to Spider-Man the other day, and I think it was about $40 just for the 2 of us to get some popcorn and watch a movie. So $50. I know most of you ladies can't even walk into Target and not spend $100. So this is $49, right? It's only $49. So I'm just excited, and I want to leave you guys with this to make it real easy for you. First of all, the person who invited you on here must have thought a lot about you to even offer this to you, and offer this opportunity to you. I'm so blessed that my wife had this offered to her all those years ago, because it changed our lives completely. So you should definitely thank them for that, and just let them know if you're a 1, a 2, or a 3. If you're a 1, then right now you're saying, I like what I see, and I just want to learn some more. I need to learn some more. Not quite ready to get started yet. You'd be a 1. Okay. If you're a 2, then some of these products, you're on here and you're like, I need those results, that some of the pictures I showed you. Maybe you saw somebody, you're like, okay, that's how my stomach looks now, and I want my stomach to look like hers did after 3 months of this. So that might be you, and you're a 2 and you want to be a customer, or you're a 3. And if you're a 3, you see it, you get it, you're like thinking already, oh my gosh, I know this person and this person and my sister and my aunt and my neighbor and, my cousin and my Uber driver and, the teacher at school. And you already know all these people that could benefit by these products. So you'd be a 3. So get back and let them know if you're a 1, a 2, or a 3. And I just thank you guys so much for your time. I'm going to stop the recording, but I will stay on here for a little bit longer if anybody has any questions. So let me see if I can stop the share.